What up? It's your boy T-Bear on the reaction. Hot takes, get your hot takes. Yup. It's time for another Pllana hot takes with wrestling as well too, man. With WWE though. So the title is "This Might Be a Good Idea." It's involving The Rock. So let's see what some of these hot takes as well too. You know, a lot of them been going crazy with The Rock returning and possibly facing Roman Reigns and someone to do him to do that instead of Kobe versus Reigns, or they want Reigns at Elimination Chamber and still have Reigns and Kobe at WrestleMania. Who knows? But anyway, let's hear some of these hot takes among others. Let's get it.
Welcome back to another Hot Takes video. Let's get right into the first one, which comes from Bully Ray, and this is his take on the road
Bully
to
Ray.
WrestleMania and why The Rock should be the WWE champion.
Roman goes over at the Rumble. Cody wins the Rumble. Rock versus Roman at Elimination Chamber.
You still
Rock
wanted that?
wins. Rock is your Universal Champion. The match becomes Cody versus Roman versus The Rock at WrestleMania. Cody pins The Rock. Coming out of WrestleMania, you now have two opponents for Cody Rhodes that he did not defeat. He never beat Randy. He never beat Roman. You have two quality opponents, main event opponents for Cody coming out of Mania.
And that's not a bad idea. Somehow I had crazy thinking about that though. Cause I had a crazy feeling that Rock was going to announce that, or go at Roman saying, see, it's about Cody there, how much respect him, and that Cody won't finish the story, but he's going to go and finish the story, but it's not going to get, but it's going to not won't be against you, and type him up saying that setting him up like he's going to beat them for the title at Elimination Chamber, like that. A lot of people are saying that they want that to happen too, because a lot of people are saying that Cody don't have to beat Roman to finish the story. He just needed to win the championship, the main heavyweight championship, to finish the story, which is true. I mean, so I'll be okay with that, and too, the reason I'm okay with that way he's doing it, because it gives Cody more storylines afterwards too, because there's a lot of folks. This is a lot of reasons why folks don't want Cody to win it, because they feel like if he wins it, then what? That's what they going with that. I like I said, it shouldn't be a den after this though. I feel like he has some stories afterwards, but this is not a bad idea. So let's see what Pllana say about this.
I'm giving an alternative idea that I think creates some confusion going in, makes The Rock your champion, which is complete shock and awe. What I'd like to hear from you guys is, do you like the idea or not?
I like the shit out of it, but the business of pro wrestling is not just the business of winning the title. It's the business of making money. And that is exactly why The Rock should be champion.
Honestly, when I first heard this idea, I thought it was terrible. I was like, what is this nonsense? But the more I think about it, the more it does make sense. The Rock winning would be a big shocking moment, and everybody would be tuned into the road to WrestleMania. And also, a lot of people would be watching WrestleMania because they want to see The Rock, who is one of the most famous people in wrestling, to headline WrestleMania. On top of that, we do get Cody and The Rock and Roman all in the main event of WrestleMania. And Cody Rhodes beating The Rock would also create a future match between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes down the line, either at SummerSlam or next year's WrestleMania.
Also, there's a lot of people saying that Roman should headline both nights of WrestleMania to one take care of The Rock and then have Cody beat him at the night two. That's not a bad idea either. But this one's a pretty good idea, good alternative way as well too. Like I said, just long Cody comes out of WrestleMania as a champion, as a World Heavyweight Champion. No cash in, nothing like that. Please let him finish that story, man, because we don't need the trolling going on afterwards. I mean, I know folks love it's folks who are obsessed with Heat. Not the time, man. Or give Stipulation Nick. No, they didn't split the title. There's only one title now. Let's talk about that. I forgot.
don't think this is a bad idea. Honestly, I think it might be a good idea, and it might be great for the WWE if they want to book more things in the long term. So Bully Ray might be on something.
That's
I know
what
it's
I'm
not
saying.
something we want to see, because personally, we all want to see Cody Rhodes win one-on-one against Roman Reigns and dethrone him at WrestleMania. But this does make sense, and honestly, it's not a bad take at all. I would not be mad if this was the route that WWE went down.
No, not at all.
The next time.
Because all that matters to me is Cody's come out as champion and finish the story, man. That's all that matters. Archie trying to join Judgment has the possibility of turning it into a Sami Zayn bloodline story that maybe Truth win the title from the Ordeal. Like I said, I can see about this well too. I also see that but the difference with Sammy, he will be a legit babyface. I'll remember it's Judgment Day, and this talks that Rhea might be tweener right now, because the crowd just can't boo her, so we might as well make her a tweener. Or some saw babyface, but I say babyface, I'm okay with it, but it makes sense to make her tweener, because she's held by association, but outside, away from Judgment Day, she's loved by the fans. So let's just make her a tweener. But let's see.
Hot take comes from Film Insanity, and they say R-Truth trying to join the Judgment Day has the possibility of turning into the next Sami Zayn bloodline storyline. Maybe Truth could win a title from the Ordeal as well. And I totally agree. I think R-Truth joining the Judgment Day gives me those Sami Zayn vibes. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to completely...
The promo he did, the vignette he did had me dying. I will say that. Of him with the pictures and all that. The AI pictures, everything. Truth is a national treasure. Oh my God.
Change the dynamic of the group, and I do think it's going to lead
Even
to
Damian can't help
getting
us.
kicked out as well. So I can see a lot of good things happening from this. I don't think R-Truth is going to win a title out of this. I think the boat of him winning a world championship or maybe even a mid-card title has kind of sailed at this point. He doesn't even need it, because everybody
don't
likes
need
R-Truth
it.
just because he's R-Truth.
It'd be nice, but
and
you
it's
don't need it.
hilarious. The next hot take says R-Truth could use another run as a heel.
No heel run. No heel run. No heel run. His heel run was underrated. No. But I can see why, because he was hilarious with the don't want me, though, but no. Tweener maybe, but heel, no.
Or tweener, his
He's
heel
too
run
loved.
is underrated.
He's too loved of a character to boo him, so no, it's not going to work.
And short-lived. R-Truth as a heel in 2010 and 2011 was some of the best work of his career. I totally agree, but he's at the point of his career where he doesn't need to turn heel. He's too likable.
Exactly.
Everybody likes cheering and laughing at his jokes, so I don't think he should turn heel or become a tweener.
Exactly.
He's perfect in this babyface role. The next hot take says Gunther would have been a top guy all throughout the 2010s.
He could have.
And I know that it seems that way, but with Vince McMahon booking things, I don't agree.
He could
I
have.
think Gunther would have basically been Vladimir Kozlov, a foreign guy who looks like a dominant threat but isn't taken seriously in
That's then again, when we said that is 50-50.
that ring and becomes a comedy act, especially with Vince
Yeah,
McMahon
that was the
booking
thing.
things.
That was the
Gunther
thing for a
came
while
to
for
WWE
2010
at the perfect
wrestling.
time, honestly. I don't think he would have been dominant or a top guy throughout the
That's true.
2010s. Cam says
Seth Rollins has been the best work he ever done. We'll continue to get better. Thank you. Thank you. There's folks who, because some folks don't like it. They feel like they compared to Roman. They still feel Roman is the better one. Even though Roman barely wrestled, but it's saying that because he don't barely wrestle, it makes up more of an attraction. Me, in my opinion, the workers title top champion is the better champion than me as well too. That's why I feel like even Gunther knows Gunther's a heel. I'll pull his title reign over Roman Reigns for well too. Now rooting for him, but I'm just saying in general.
Seth's current title run has been the best work he's ever done and will continue to get better as it continues into the CM Punk feud. And while this run has been pretty decent, I don't think it's the best work of his career. I think Seth Rollins in 2015, a part of the Authority, that was the best Rollins. He was on fire. He was
like I
having the
said,
best
he was a heel, so I couldn't care less about it.
segments. He was a WWE champion, and he was, even though he was running away from everybody, it still worked with his character. So I do say 2015 Seth is a lot better than this, but this one isn't bad at all. I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. Ryan Trahan says Edge going to AEW was a terrible decision. However, Christian going to AEW was one of the best decisions ever, and he's doing so.
I can't say. I got no say in Christian. He's a heel right now, so I don't say it right now. There's folks who's only nuts about this toxic daddy line they love about him as well too. Whatever. As far as Edge is going to AEW, I don't think it's a decision. It's good that he stepped into another company to show that he can do something in another company. And it's not been bad at all as well too. Kind of wish he won a title. I mean, kept the title, but yeah.
So well over there. I don't think Edge going to AEW was a bad decision at all. I think it was a good one for his career. In WWE, he really wasn't doing anything. So I understand why he left to go to AEW. And on top of that, too, he gets to work with the future of wrestling. And I think he enjoys working with the younger talent and teaching them how to be better in that ring. So I can't say anything about him going to AEW being a bad decision. And he gets to work with his best friend, Christian. And I'm sure they're going to have a title run down the line as well. So literally, I do not see why people think this is a bad idea. I think it was a good idea and choice on his part. The next hot take says AJ Lee returning to WWE is a bigger deal than
It kind of is. Almost. I mean, I won't say bigger, but it's just as much as a big deal as well, too, to be honest. But let's see.
Sasha Banks coming back. And while I do love AJ Lee, and while I do think her pop would be louder initially, I think that Sasha Banks is more important for the future of WWE, just because AJ Lee returning might just be a Royal Rumble appearance or maybe a WrestleMania match, and that's pretty much it. It won't be more than that. However, with Sasha Banks, she will be back for a long time to come, and because of that, it will be a bigger deal. Like I said, it's all about the next 5 years, not just maybe one moment or one match or even one feud. So Sasha Banks coming back is a lot more important. Uncle Joe says that LA Knight is what Mr. Kennedy was supposed to be.
Facts. I'll say that. Facts.
And
funny, they feuded before he went to NXT. I think that was first NXT. He was him and Mr. Anderson. Mr. Kennedy was his last feud. Where it was LA Knight's, Eli Drake's last feud in NWA. Though, a funny mention that too.
When I first saw this, I was a little confused about it, but then the more I thought about it, the more I see the similarities, and the comparison does make a lot of sense. I do think LA Knight is better than Mr. Kennedy just because he's got more of that cool attitude and vibe to him, but I definitely do see the comparisons, and I do think that Mr. Kennedy was supposed to have this career if it wasn't for that injury to Randy Orton. So this is a good hot take. Dino says that the 2020 Men's Royal Rumble match was the best one of all time, and I agree. I think the whole Brock Lesnar part in
I had to think about that one. Yeah, that's the one with Drew and all that. Yeah, it's just like I said, it was a great one. Keith Lee, all of them was in. Is the one thing it just got derailed. The aftermath got derailed because of the pandemic. Though that's the only thing. So yeah, this was a good one. You got that. You're right.
The first half of him just destroying everybody was so fire. I think Drew McIntyre kicking him out of the ring, eliminating him was great as well. I think Edge's return was one of the best returns of all time. And then you had Drew McIntyre win, which was a great decision. This honestly was the best Royal Rumble, I think, as well, of all time. Death Grip says that CM Punk and MJF have the greatest feud ever in professional wrestling, and I don't know about the greatest.
Well, not greatest, but it was a good feud.
It's one of the.
It was great.
Top
it was a.
Top 10.
I won't say greatest, but it was a great feud.
Because they really had some of the best storytelling.
They did
for such a long time, and it had a great finish.
No lie.
I really wish that we could have seen CM.
I was totally invested, man. I totally was invested, man. I loved every minute moment about that feud.
After CM Punk won the championship, because I think that would have led to some even more great work with MJF being the devil. But unfortunately, we couldn't get that because we got the whole CM Punk injury. Then he got suspended because of the fight. But whatever. Anyways, this feud was absolutely epic. And I hope that we can get these guys to feud one more time down the line. That would be dope.
I mean, if that free agent thing happening for real, and MJF do come to WWE, we could. Austin isn't that bad people would think he is. It's like he just needs a resurgence or something, man. Even if it be a face turn or something, he just needs something done, man.
Wrestling Stan says Austin Theory isn't that bad that people think he is. And I agree, Austin Theory is really good. I don't know why people don't like him. I think he's solid in the ring. I think he has good mic skills. It's just his character right now is so dry. I think that Triple H has done a bad job at presenting him as a character. He really doesn't have one. He just is always out there saying, I'm the best, blah, 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 and that's pretty much it. I think Vince McMahon booked Austin Theory a lot better, and I wouldn't be mad if WWE returned to that Austin Theory with the whole selfie gimmick. Akash says that Dirty Dom should win the Money in the Bank 2020.
No, but I got a feeling they're gonna do it just for the sake of heat. They're gonna do it just for the sake of heat. But no.
He's the wrestler who has improved the most in the past year. I wouldn't be mad about Dom winning. I think it's a great choice. However, there's two other people I think I want to see just a little bit more become Mr. Money in the Bank, and that is number one, LA Knight. He definitely deserves
it. Since he didn't
do
last year.
He lost a little hype, but aside from that, I think that winning the Money in the Bank could give him that momentum right back. If not him, I would love to see Drew McIntyre become Mr. Money in the Bank. I think he deserves it as well. I think he's long overdue a World Championship run, and I think he would be a great Money in the Bank holder. If we could somehow get Drew to take Damian Priest's contract, that would be even better. And honestly, I just thought another name, Sami Zayn, would be a great Money in the Bank winner as well. We've always had heels. Maybe we got to switch things up and give it to a babyface. Two-way, two-sway says most people in WWE can't cut a half-decent promo anymore. And I unfortunately have to agree. I think that just too many people don't know how to cut promos. I don't think they're that great. I think there is a true lost art in promos. I really do. It's a lost art. It's unfortunate.
This is probably why LA. That's why LA people love LA Knight, because it's bringing it off.
If you can't cut a promo, you can't really make it. I mean, some people do, but it's very difficult. Mr. V says that John Cena needs to turn heel before he retires. He also
no, but I'm afraid that might happen. I'm afraid they might do that. I have a bad feeling they're going to do it. I think not. He don't need it, but I have a bad feeling just for the sake of pleasing some folks who always wanted to turn heel for the sake of heat. So I have a bad feeling they're going to do it.
Needs to have one more WWE title run as a heel. I still want to see Hollywood Cena one time before he retires. I think it would be so good. A part-time John Cena as Hollywood Cena with his entire faction, an NWO-like faction. He could do the whole Hulk Hogan thing in WCW with the NWO.
Yeah, there's a lot of people want that. I don't want it.
It's probably not going to happen, but I don't care. I want to see it.
I don't want it, but there's folks that want that.
I'm going to keep trying to manifest it into the WWE.
No,
Jelly says that Samoa Joe should come back. I totally disagree. While I love
he's doing great in AEW, man. Leave him as is. He's doing great in AEW.
Samoa Joe, he just won't do anything in WWE. There's just too much talent right now in the promotion. Samoa Joe is far better off in AEW as the world champion. I think he's going to do great things with that championship title run. And the last hot take says LA Knight's hype is dying. And I sadly have to agree with this. I think that WWE has lost a lot of momentum. He's no longer in the top 10 for merchandise selling. And also, he's not getting the same pops from the crowd, which sucks. Hopefully, things can change because LA Knight deserves to be at the top of the mountain. And I want to see this guy become a world champion in 2024. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys.
Okay, so yeah. This might be probably the shortest I did of the hot takes. Usually my hot takes in the video be 8 minutes, but it ended up being like 20 or 30 minutes because of my rants. But because it wasn't like one where I had to pour my heart out on a rant or respond to the take as well too. This was good. And like I said, I'm all about Bully's idea is a good alternative idea, man. Like I said, and the reason why I'm okay with this is because it still has Cody Rhodes out winning the title, and not only that, it can add more storylines, long-term storyline afterwards, because which a lot of folks are afraid of it not happening if Cody do win. So him add more depth to it though will make people think about maybe Cody should finish the story. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, other than that, good hot takes. So if you like my reaction and my sponsor these hot takes, like, share, subscribe on the YouTube channel. Do you agree with any of these hot takes? It's your boy T signing off. One love.